Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Rampage and welcome to my playthrough of the update for Resident Evil 7 teaser beginning hour. So the update is 1.02, which adds new endings and it also adds a new area. For some reason they don't add that to the patch notes. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so once you've gotten the axe in this portion of the demo, basically you have to get the videotape, and then whilst you're in the tape world, you sort of look through here, pick it up, open up this thing, and for whatever reason, instead of the lockpick carrying over to the real world, the unlocked drawer carries over. But anyway, whatever. So after you get that, realistically, you don't need any of this. You can just go to this door anyway, and then just go through, but I want some sort of, like, help. So basically, there's some ammo here. There's also some ammo upstairs that I haven't actually gotten yet, but I'll go back and grab the ammo. Oh, actually, no, I need the basement key to do that. May as well do it anyway, because I need to get the ammo at some point, so I may as well get it now. But yeah, so the new update added that new area that you saw, and also allowed us to go into the basement, so that's a cool idea. I'm still not too sure what happens here, because the phone ringing has been disabled, as far as I'm aware, because it used to constantly go on as soon as you picked up the basement key, but it doesn't actually do anything now, so I'm not too sure if they've completely removed that ending or what's going on there. I don't know, it's weird. What else? I swear there was one more. Ah, there we go. And we also have this hand thing. Nobody knows what this thing's for. This, as well as the dummy finger. Nobody knows. But it's a little weird that the developer even bothered to put it in there. But maybe it's there just to make the player or make the community think a little bit more. Like, just overly think about these little details that don't really matter in the long run. But who knows? Anyway, let's go through. Okay, so we have the basement key. There's also a journal for some reason, like an empty journal. I don't know if you can look at it though. Let's have a look. Examine. Okay, I can examine it, but nothing happens. Alright. Interesting. Nothing in there. Ammunition. It's strange how when you use the key or whatever, or even the lockpick, that there's no actual like hand animation that does anything. It just sort of does it automatically. I don't know, I think that's a little strange. Hello? There's our new friend. Hello. So how do I want to spawn him? Because typically if you get that, I think you get that and then go to the door, he spawns. Right, yeah. Yep, there we go. Fuck you! Come on, let me hit it. You run! Ooh. Shoot. Ooh, more ammo. Okay. So now that I've gotten all this ammo, you can now get a pistol by putting the valve wheel here and spinning it. Because, you know, you wouldn't stick your hand in a toilet with blood in it, would ya? I'd put a something in there first, you know, just to see if there's actually anything in there. But yeah, there's like all these like used needles and shit. Like, oh, that's fucked up on so many levels. Okay, so now if I go here, because I don't think I got hit. No, okay, so that doesn't work. Okay, good. All right. So now that I have a pistol, I don't know if I can actually kill this like thing. I've tried before, but it didn't die, so I'm not 100% sure. But what I'm gonna try and do now is to sneak in here real quick. Grab this. Run! Quick! Fuck you, bitches! Fuck you! Alright. So, I've got 7 bullets. I could probably try and shoot it up again, but I'm gonna finish this ending. So now we go to the attic. We've got the attic key. And yes, there we go. For a minute there, I didn't think that I actually grabbed it. Woohoo! When the authorities searched the house, no videotape or other corroborating evidence of murder was found. The man's description of the events were outlandish but detailed. However, they would discount. There. I can't read. Anyway, the terror continues in Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, January 27th, 2017. Purchase now. That was the true ending. Now, the other ending is an infection. Basically, if you get hit by that dude, you start to go a little bit strange, like your arms go black, and it's a really cool effect how it's done. But yeah, I'll show you guys how to do that. Okay, so I've got most of the stuff, I think. So yeah, now I'm gonna now I'm gonna try and do the other ending. But after I find all of the ammunition that I can find. So yep, so some there. Where was it? Ah, there it is. So that's 9 bullets in total. Okay. See if I can do it without dying. Or getting hit at all. Nah, getting hit. It's weird how... Okay, so I got hit anyway, so that's alright. Actually, I'll try and... get the gun and come back, actually. Because now that I've gotten hit, I can walk over here. And this will occur. This is interesting, because this is going to be like or I want it to be like a sort of infection given to the player. And there might be an X amount of time that you can survive with this, or like, yeah, maybe you just get some kind of like ability or something like that, because The dude, sort of that hillbilly dude, I don't know, the baker dude, looks like that he has this sort of infection thing and is like all insane and shit. So maybe that's what's going on with them. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab the gun real quick. Wow, really? Oh, it like disappears. That's a bit annoying. Stupid creature. Hello? Please come back. Hello? Okay, so there's dolls. Maybe I have to go out and then come back in for it to be able to spawn again. Maybe that's a thing. Nope. I have no idea, but now it doesn't want to spawn. Oh well, fuck it. I don't know. Someone else can figure out whether you can kill it or not, because I really can't be bothered. But, yeah, it's interesting how there's no, or I haven't found any health in this section. So I'm not too sure whether the player. Okay. So yeah, I'm not really too sure if the player can get healed anymore. Now, I don't want to go to the end this way, because even though I have a gun, I don't really want to test the theory out that I can't shoot him still. I don't think I have the... Do I have the backdoor key? No. Okay, so I don't even have the backdoor key anyway, but... Yeah, if any of you guys want to try that, let me know. Whether you can actually... If you have the gun or the hatchet, if you can actually kill that dude, or if anything actually happens. So yeah, this is when the infection starts to really hit you. But it's interesting how it's specific trigger based, because you could spend the next 4 hours walking around downstairs, but as soon as you get to here, it's like, oh no, it's happening now. Ah, shit. But yeah, like, the main problem that I see with Resident Evil 7 as of right now is that there's no, like, clear indication that there's some kind of noise occurring in the background. Like, when Mr. Baker, or whatever you want to call him, showed up before when I was when I was in the basement, right? There was no indication that there was going to be any boxes or anything like that behind the door, but there should have been some sort of indication, because what? Does it just come out of nowhere? Like, I don't know, it just weirds me out that that's going to be a thing, and that's obviously going to be a recurring feature or idea throughout this experience. And I don't know, it rubs me the wrong way, because I like to hear sounds. I like to be able to know that something's going to be there, rather than it just sort of go, oh, hello. Like that monster, it appeared, but you could hear it. Right? That makes sense. But, you know, the baker dude at the start of the demo, where you can clearly see him walk past the door, he just outright disappears. Where does he go? You know? Like, stuff like that just, whoa, annoys me a little bit too much. And I hope that there's not a lot of that sort of shit in the main game, but I feel like there might be. But yeah, so this obviously has something to do with some kind of infection. But yeah, like I think yes, that's the infected ending. So I believe in the IGN preview or whatever, they showcased the baker dude having some kind of like disgustingness all over him, and I'm assuming that's the same sort of thing, like he's transitioning from the infected and it's like making him go more insane or something like that. But I'm really like, all right. So there's one bit in this demo where you can hear that woman with the woman baker, but she doesn't show up at all. So I'm thinking that she's going to be that one that's sort of like all up in your face. Like when she scares you, she'll be all up in your face. Whereas that other baker dude, the main guy, he's sort of like this creepy fucker in the background, just like chilling, like, hello, mate, I'm gonna rip your guts out. Like, just sort of like that. Like, he's just sort of like a figure that you can see or like just sort of blocks your way or whatever. Rather than just sort of being this like thing that just attacks you or like, you know, is in your face all the time. I assume that that's how it's going to be. Like, there's going to be like multiple. I assume it's like 3 or 4, maybe 5 people or something like that. So I think each person has their own way of killing the player, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, I just hope that there's no or less. We're going to spawn boxes behind doors, that sort of shit. Like, I don't know, that would just get weird after a while. And this whole like going into different rooms, getting different keys and shit. If that's the entire game, I feel like it's going to be boring, right? Like the game itself, like the first time you play the demo, if this is the first time you're playing the demo, you might get scared at least once or twice. But after you replay the game over and over and over again, it really loses its value in terms of scare factor. And even the first time playing it, right, you would see that idea of getting a key, going here, opening this door, finding another key. It feels like it's trying to be the original Resident Evil games, too much so, because that sort of gameplay has evolved so much over the last like 10 years. So to have Resident Evil 7 as a homage to the base game or the original game, in a sense that they're trying to bring back that original Resident Evil gameplay. Oh, dude, it feels wrong. Like, it feels like they're going in a strange direction. But I could be 100% incorrect here. I don't know, it just seems weird, right? But anyway, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. My name is Rampage. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.